Breaking news from New York City. Police say a man driving a U-Haul truck hit and injured several pedestrians. At least 8 people were hurt at 2 locations, 2 in critical condition. The driver was captured, this after a pursuit that lasted miles through Brooklyn. Police pinned the moving truck against a building. This comes as a trial enters the death penalty phase for an Islamic extremist who killed 8 people back in 2017. He ran them over with a rented truck. It's not clear at this time whether these 2 events are somehow related. Beams of green light spotted above Mauna Kea late last month likely came from a Chinese satellite. These shots were taken on January 28th by the Subaru telescope, which is a Japanese-operated telescope on the summit of Mauna Kea. Japanese astronomers initially thought that those green lights were from a NASA satellite, but now they think it's actually a Chinese satellite that monitors pollutants and greenhouse gases. New this morning, the Philippine Coast Guard says one of its vessels was hit by a military-grade laser by the Chinese Coast Guard. Philippine officials say that this happened last week Monday in the disputed South China Sea. The Philippine Coast Guard says the laser temporarily blinded some of its crew and also accused the Chinese ship of coming within 500 feet to block its path. Hawaii residents will not be taxed on the state tax refund distributed last year. The IRS asked Hawaii residents last week to wait on filing their taxes while they determined if the special payment was subject to federal taxes. But now officials say Hawaii taxpayers will not need to report those payments. Reminder, tax deadline is coming up April 18th. 3 powerful state senators say that they are not calling for the resignation of the University of Hawaii president outright. Senators Michelle Kidani, Donovan Dela Cruz, and Donna Mercado Kim issued a statement yesterday regarding David Lassner. They said their criticism, quote, stems from our interactions with him and feedback that we have received from students, faculty, parents, former regents, and members of the university community who feel that a change in leadership may be necessary, end quote. Now, this was released after a Star Advertiser headline that said the senators had called for Lassner's resignation.
There are going to be some spots of heavy rain, going to be some thunderstorms, especially today and again on Friday. And slowly by Sunday, that disturbance will move off to the south and just kind of clear out. But it's going to take until Sunday before you can put away your umbrellas. So today and tomorrow, we could get some spotty thunderstorms. And notice the wind still very breezy. So the rain's going to be moving through rather quickly. And then slight drying, easing up Wednesday and Thursday. And then on Friday, the rain rears up again with more possible flooding conditions. So heads up out there.
This See It Now Digital News Brief is sponsored by Long's Drugs, bringing our heart to every moment of your health.